When you don't have time for all those facts, all those truths, here's just one. When you don't have an hour free and you need to be informed, take a listen to today's Morning Moment, coming up right now. It's 11:45 Eastern. It's time for A Radio's Morning Moment.
You're listening to A Radio.
Thank you for joining us. You're listening to A Radio, and this is the Morning Moment. Follow us on Spreaker.com and click on the like button. You can find us on most social media platforms such as iTunes, Spotify and iHeartRadio. Go to our website, aradio.wordpress.com, for details, where you'll find more content and details on our podcasts and more. So this is a bit of inside baseball stuff for Canadians. I don't think our American friends will appreciate this, but here goes. If you, like me, are sick of politicians playing lip service to Canadians concerning cell phones, then you're not alone. Canadians thought recently that they had won a great victory in their eyes because they had got rid of the dreaded 2-year contracts for their phones. But how naive can you get? These large conglomerates will always find a way to recoup their costs. Introducing now, you have to pay for your phone in your contract, an average of $30 a month. And if you deem that you want to upgrade that antique phone, it'll cost you $30 or more on the plan. And you won't get the same plan either. And your phone will not be unlocked, so you can't move for 2 years. What a great victory for ordinary Canadians. Not only do we not get rollover minutes, we are now charged for the phone. Isn't that great? Canadians pay some of the highest prices for phones and service in the Western world. Why? Well, the answer is simple. Zero competition. Let me just say that again. There is no competition in Canada. They all charge about the same price. The weak-willed, bought-off Canadian politicians refuse to open Canadian Airways to competition. Imagine, if you will, for a moment, a country where Canadians had not only the choice of more than 3 mediocre networks, but instead had companies that were top of the mark: AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, just to name 3 US companies that could easily pop across the border and get this country going. But let's not stop there. What about Deutsche Telekom? And I'm sure there is a few more in Europe that would be eager to come over here and get business from nearly 40 million people. It's a nice little market right next door to the biggest market in the world for cell phones, if you don't count China, and who does? But let's not stop there. I'll give you my home country, the UK. They've got multiple cell phone networks, and they're not little add-on ones. You've got UKEE, Vodafone, O2, 3, Jif Jaf, Sky Mobile, Tesco, BT Mobile, Virgin, TalkTalk, and I'm sure there's more. It's time to open our networks up to real competition and give Canadians real choice at a fair price. Now, this is going to irk Canadians even more, because I don't think Canadians actually know this. In a real free market economy, that's what socialists call capitalist society, only the fittest survive because they provide a service customers want at a price they're willing to pay. But sadly, thanks to the corrupt Canadian politicians of all stripes, I hasten to add, Canada is far from that. In other words, a true free market economy. However hard the socialists try and paper over the cracks, they still show through. Aren't you tired of paying so much and getting so little? Where's all that money going? Certainly not into our dilapidated, outdated Canadian cell phone network. And that's my comment. You can find more at aradio.wordpress.com, where you can find links to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Gab, Parler, Spotify, and email. We are continuing to reach out to you, so please pass these links on to your friends. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. You can listen to all our morning moments at Spreaker.com/A-Radio. That's EHRADIO, a radio. And please click on the like button. Join us Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 11:45 Eastern, for our morning moment or tweak. And tell your friends, pass the word. We only tell the truth, not what the Canadian mainstream media want you to know. This time, more than any in history, we all need to trust but verify.